Hey guys, it's makeup tutorial time again.
Okay.
Hey Hot Miss Cam.
Oh my god.
Yes!
There you
I got bipolar disorder. My shit's not in order. I'm overweight.
Very, very simple.
Always late. I've
I
got
use this.
too many things
Okay.
to say. I rock
Camera
my
cut out
jeans,
again.
cat earrings,
Hey Hot Miss Cam.
Hey guys, I thought I would do a video about my beauty box. Now, I'm not going to be on camera just because I'm in my PJs and I am on week 2 of the start of my beauty box. So, I thought I would show you what I have in my last one and what I'm going to keep, because basically what I'm doing is going through my current makeup. I've got more than the average person. I've got less than what some YouTubers have, but I do notice for me I've got enough to where I don't see a need to buy any more unless I start recycling it. There's a lot of things that I don't use anymore just because they don't work for my face and my skin, so I have to get rid of them. But before I do, I would like to try to reuse them again, give them a chance, and see if it was just me, if it was my application, or just anything and everything. So, as you can tell, I'm not going to go into detail about how I keep my makeup. I'll do that in a separate video. But just a little overview. This is my vanity. I'm actually going to do my nails, so sorry if they look a little funky. And this is my little, like, smell good, like, wax melter. But usually, it's, let me move this. Usually just a really quick overview. This is where I keep all of my brushes, all the tools that I need, cotton pads and stuff like that, and Q-tips. Like I said, I'll go through over it, but I keep all of essentials right here, and then in the main thing, I do keep like my eyeshadows, like the single eyeshadows, and I like to do them in color, so that way if I feel like a particular color, then I don't have to go through brands, I just go through colors. So I will go through that later, but right now we are going to talk about this box. This box is actually just part of my thing. This is where I keep all my palettes, so we are talking about this box today. I'm actually going to sit down so I can really show you what's going on. So this particular box will use throughout the whole week. I already went through it, so I'm going to make another box. That's what this is for, just because I've been collecting the stuff that I want, and I'll show you that when I am done. So one of the things that I use for my box in the beginning, in my box, is the C plasma. I have a video that shows this. Oh gosh, there goes Finn again. Yep, he's the one making the noise. Yep. He hasn't made noise all night and hasn't been playing. As soon as Mom starts talking, there it is. Anyway, I like to use this after a clean face, and then I'll put it on, and then I put my moisturizer on, and then I will spray this again. Let it dry, and then I continue on with my makeup regimen. This week, we're just going to go right into the meat of it. I actually was using Too Faced chocolate bar, and I really enjoyed it. This is my first one. Of course, when I finally got the chocolate bar, they came out the semi-sweet one, so it's kind of a little irritated. I'm always the last to the party. But anyway, I've been enjoying this, and a video will be coming out for swatches, and whoa, you could see me right there. Whoopsies. And it's also going to have swatches, and I'll talk to you more in depth that video, but that's what I used. So this is going to go into my palettes box. I was using this primer. I noticed that I like it and it works for what it needs to, but you know, I even have a video on this as well that rants and raves about it, and I still like it for the price. But I think I'm just going to have to move up in the world after my ELF situation, and I'm just going to have to start using my Professionals, because I really enjoy this and it works for my nice aging skin. So like I said, I've got a couple more bottles of this that are different ones, like the basic regular one. Then I have the one that's a highlighting kind of one. So I will use these until they're gone. I wouldn't throw these away because they do work as far as a primer is concerned. So that will be something I use. But that I've used for the week, so I'm going to put it away and I'm going to use something different. I also, at the end of doing my makeup, I spray this. It is ELF Makeup Mist and Set. This works amazing. I love it, and I'm almost out, so I'm going to have to go get some more of that. For foundation, I was actually really trying to see if I can like this, but unfortunately it just makes my, it attaches on all of my dry patches on my face. It doesn't sink into the skin. It kind of sits there, and it makes me looking older than what I am, and it's just not good. So what I thought was maybe that I could you know, mix it with something that would work, that usually works on my face, and for some reason it didn't work. And then I tried this on its own, and it was just giving me some trouble too. I will keep this, and I will keep this one until they're gone, but it's basically lots of work to use those when they don't work for your face. For blush, I used this Maybelline. Oh gosh, I got this so long ago, and you know what? I got this at the Dollar Tree, Rosy Twinkle. As you can tell, I did hit pan on it, and I'm just going to continue using it until it just breaks away. And for powders, I used my ELF powder to set my under eye makeup, which worked alright, but it actually was making it look too cakey, so I ended up going for my ELF high definition powder, which I usually, and I've learned this term where you bake your different contours, where you kind of put it on your face and then it sits on there while you're doing the rest of your face, and it just helps sink it in. It works really well. I also had another powder in my collection that I was using. It is the, let me see. Oh, you can't see it. Stay Matte by Rimmel. I actually put my own pad in there because it didn't come with one. And this one I did hit pan as well. And it's not a bad powder. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy it again. It's not bad. It's not crazy good, but it's not bad. I'm getting tired of this one. It's almost making me look orange. I hit pan on this as well. And like I said, all the stuff that I'm using, I was just trying to get rid of. So these you might see recycled again. This was the NYC color wheel. It was alright, but meh. Hard candy. This is in Tiki. I don't mind this, but I'm really irritated because it broke a while ago, and it's just a hassle. If you notice, it's actually in there. That's kind of irritating. But anyway, I use this highlighter. It's really good, but whatever. For my eyebrows, I am using the ELF eyebrow kit. I'm not a big fan of this wax, but I've been using it just so I can get rid of it. And that color is actually too light for me. but with the combination of this and this, I try to use it just so I can just use it, be done with it. In fact, I might just start using this as an eyeshadow because it's a really nice color, and just get rid of it, hurry up and use this. Because of that, I use this, which is an older L'Oreal eyeshadow palette, and I actually use that color for my eyebrows, which works really well. These are really good colors, but I noticed that I was using this a lot for my eyebrows, so I use that, and then I use the plumper stuff to set it all in. And there again, there's this highlighter powder all over it, so I need to clean that off. For a eyelid primer, I'm using ELF. There's a lot of ELF here. I think I'm just trying to get rid of some of it, use it up. But this works perfectly fine. I actually got a couple of them, as you could see in there. I have a couple of these because they were in these little packets that had like the eyeshadow and primer and the eyeliner, and I had a couple of them. Some things were good, other things were bad, so I just kept it. I had a lip balm. I used this one. Lemon's not my favorite, so I'm really trying to get rid of it. It's almost actually done. And you could tell all the bite marks because Finny got it. And he decided to think that since it was his, he could bite all of it. See, I'm pretty much done with it. I can't let go. I just got to keep on going until I can't reach it anymore. So yeah, and then concealer, I actually got this at the Dollar Tree as well. I didn't like the foundation, but the concealer works really well. It's not too bad. And I was using a liquid liner. I find it very difficult to use this. It goes everywhere, and if the brush is too thin and long, it's too flimsy, but this one works all right. This one I think I'm going to get rid of. Maybelline Ultra Liner. It says it's waterproof. It is, but what it does is it gets really like slick, so water doesn't mess it up. But if you were to crunch your eyes too much, or kind of like rub your eye the wrong way, what it does is it flakes off in like these little squares. So waterproof, yeah, but it's not waterproof in the way we think waterproof. We think waterproof as in not budging whatsoever, and this is, it won't budge with water, but it'll budge with something else, so I'm not a big fan. And I'm trying to get rid of, oh, I had this. I use this as well, which is, oh, you can't really, it's a Maybelline liner or something. Yeah, so I was using that. And I'm getting rid of these. They are on the last leg, so I'm basically just trying to use these up. These will actually go in my new box. And that is it. Now my box is empty, and I will go and do new stuff. So that was this week's, and I will show you what I'm putting in my box for next week. Okay, I'm back. So you can tell I have figured out what I'm going to do. Like I said, my beauty boxes, my weekly boxes, are basically so I can go through my stuff again and see what I like and what doesn't work for me, and then you know, toss and get rid of or give to somebody else that may be able to use it. So again, I'm going to keep my C Plasma. I like that. For moisturizer, I'm going to get rid of my shea butter. It's by Tree Hut. It's actually a body butter, but I like using it for my face. It works really well. I only have a little bit left, so I want to get rid of that. As a setter, I'm going to still keep my ELF. As you know, I need to get another bottle. For foundation, I have these little testers that I'm going to do. One's for Makeup Forever, the HD, and the other one's NARS All Day Weightless Luminous. So I'm going to use those for my foundations. For my eyeshadow palettes, I'm going to start using This one's called Walking the Red Carpet. It's actually a Wet n Wild. This was from last Christmas, so I doubt that it's going to be around. As you can tell, I haven't used it very much, and I've been meaning to do a video for it, but unfortunately, time has not allowed me to do it. So I'm going to put one out just for shits and giggles, but you can't find it unless you are actually, and maybe on eBay or something, you might be able to find it. I'm also going to be testing out the smokes. I actually have been using this, but I need to record a couple looks with it, so why not do it while I'm getting ready in the first place? So I will use those 2 palettes. For face powder, I'm going to keep my ELF high definition, and I'm going to incorporate the Fit Me by Maybelline. For my eyebrows, I'm going to use the ELF again. And I'm going to use my, I think this is called Prestige. It's really, really small little brown pencil. It's basically almost done, but I can't let go. I'm going to go ahead and keep it around and use it up. I'm going to also keep my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. I'm also going to keep these eyeshadows, or mascaras, and reuse them up. My lip balm. For concealer, it's the Master Conceal by Maybelline. I'm not a big fan of it, but it will work. I just want to get rid of it. For highlighter, I'm going to use my Hard Candy Moon Glow. For blushes, I'm going to be using the Essence. I've got Heat Wave, and I have got Pink Flow. So these are pretty new. I'm really new to this brand, so I'm liking it so far. I've only gotten these 2, but I want to try the eyeshadows, but those are going to go on my beauty box as well. For eyeshadow base, I'm going to go ahead and, or eyeshadow primer, I'm going to go ahead and use the ELF and try to use that up. For my eyeliners, I'm going to try my browns. I'm going to try the ELF eyeliner and then the ELF, the gel liner. But just in case I get bored of the brown, I grab the black one as well. So I will use that. And for lipsticks, I'm going to go for these trio. These are actually ones that I need to do a review on as well. I have been using them, but of course I haven't videoed them as well. But we have orange, light brown, and a dark brown. This one is Coralista, Smooch, and Creamy Caramel. So those are going to be, those are pretty good for the palettes that I have. And that is my beauty box. This will be the box that I use and grab when it's time for me to start my makeup for the day. So that way it's all in one spot, and then I can try these out. And if I don't like something, I don't like it. Until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.